Please, please teach your kids to make eye contact with drivers before they cross the street. Please teach your children to make eye contact with the drivers before they cross the street. Teach your kids to look both ways, because these kids are not stopping at the crosswalks. And it makes me so sad, because I always have to stop every time and make sure that these kids are making eye contact with me, because as a kid we were told that always make eye contact with the drivers before you cross the street, because if you don't make eye contact and the driver does not see you, there's a possibility you're going to get hit. And as a driver as well, you have to make sure that you make eye contact with these pedestrians, because if those kids or anybody period, I'm mostly speaking for kids, because if you're an adult and you're not doing that, then you dumb as heck in your head. Like, you super dumb. And I'm gonna call it out as it is, because there's no need for you to be an adult and you not know or have the common, sense to be able to understand, like, look both ways before you cross when it's safe to cross, make eye contact with the driver. But please, drivers, make sure that you make eye contact with these kids that are driving, because over here where I'm staying at, 2 kids had already got hit, and they passed away sadly. Because it's both ways. There's kids who don't know any better, kids who are stuck on their phone, kids on their scooters or their bikes, just crossing the streets like nothing, crossing the crosswalks like nothing, not even paying attention to who's coming and going or anything. And it's just sad, because every time I would drive by and I just see like pictures of RIP of these little kids, posted right there at the lights and everything, or at the grass areas where these children are crossing. It's just sad to see that, because it breaks my heart and it makes me sad, because like that's another reason why I do not allow my kids to go to and from school walking at all, because not only are there children who are not paying attention, there are also drivers who are not paying attention, because y'all be stuck on your phone and y'all need to stop doing that. So please teach your kids to make eye contact with the drivers no matter what, and stop crossing these darn streets like thinking that you're going to be perfectly fine, because you're going to come across a dumb driver, and you don't want to be that parent getting a call that, your child, has either, passed away, or they're in the hospital or something, or, like, you don't want that. As a parent, you don't want to hear nothing sad about that. So please teach your kids to make eye contact with these drivers before they cross the streets. And drivers, stop being stuck on your phone. Like, y'all are the reason why these kids are getting hit. You need to pay attention. Please be safe out there, y'all.